What's up, YouTube? It's your boy oFAB here, and today I'm going to show you guys the best finishing badges in NBA 2K23. So we're going to go ahead and rank the finishing badges from best to worst, or worst to best. So let's get right into it, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so let's get right into it, guys. So right away, we're going with the worst badge in the game. The worst finishing badge in the game. I think this is the worst badge in the game. Worst badge in the game. A lot of people might be surprised by this, but the worst badge on the game is Bully, in my opinion. Bully in 1v1, like if you're playing quick match, 1v1, my team, those modes like my team, stuff like that. Bully, I see Bully works a little bit, but when it comes to Pro-Am, Park, stuff like that, Bully is a really terrible badge. And the reason Bully is so terrible is because everything in 2K, competitive-wise, is about timing and just how long something takes. And to trigger the Bully animation, you brush off, it takes like 3 seconds, and the help defense can recover. And plus, you can't bully people into dunks. You do a bully into a layup animation, which you stall the play for 3 seconds, and the help defense helps and sends your layup, blocks your layups away, whatever. And that's what makes Bully really bad. It gets you layup animations and it wastes a lot of time to get a basket. The most efficient way to score on 2K is either a dunk or a 3 or a fade on the mid. Those are the most efficient ways, and just doing layups never work on any 2K. I think the last time a layup was really good was 2K16 with the Russell Westbrook layup package. Besides that, layups is really hard to come by, so I really don't like that. Next badge we're going to go with for one of the worst badges, guys. One of the worst badges I'm going to go with Dream Shake. Dream Shake. A lot of players do not know how to trigger Dream Shake animation or trigger the badge, so that alone doesn't help. And plus, guys, I always say in all my channels, on all my videos, stuff like that, I always say the post is kind of dead in 2K. Like in real life, the post is kind of dead. Like in the NBA, post-ups is kind of dead. The Steph Curry effect is on the game. So for big man posting up, it's kind of rare. The only way I really see big man scoring in the post is the other badges I'm about to show you guys that's a tier above it, or a post hook. A post hook is really effective. But yeah, back in the day, 2K used to be very effective with the post moves and the post scoring. Now post moves is kind of dead. Like a lot of centers just grab a rebound, dunk it, or they take off from far and dunk it, or they do a post hook. That's really it. There's no bag. No one has a bag anymore. I think the only big man, competitive big man that does post moves and scores in the post is Ramo. And I think that's the only center that does that. And he's not even considered the best center in the 2K league. People will barely put him in the top 10. So every other center doesn't have a bag like him when it comes to post moves, but that's not what's valued right now. So we're definitely putting Dream Shake. And then for the last badge, we're gonna put Drop Stepper. I know you guys might be surprised by Drop Stepper, and you guys will see a common theme of the post badges being down here. But another reason why Drop Stepper is really bad, in my opinion, is because if you have a shorter player on you in the paint and you're right in the paint, you could score on them every time with a layup. If you have a point guard in your center, just go up no matter what. You're gonna make it. If you're a 7-3. You get an offensive rebound, you're right in the dead zone, you're right in the paint, just go up and you're going to score. But another thing that I don't really like Drop Stepper about is drop step animations for a while, for like 3-4 years now. If you time X correctly as soon as he does the drop step, you fumble the ball in the air and you lose possession of the ball, and 2K calls it out on you. So that's been in the game for like 3-4 years. And so whenever someone does a drop step on me, I just like hit X at the right time as soon as they drop step, and they lose the ball every time. If you guys play the game a lot, you guys know what animation I'm talking about. And if you guys don't, and you guys drop step a lot, and you guys play against someone that's really good, you're going to come into someone that's going to strip your drop stepper every time. So drop stepping, you will score a lot of points on bums with this badge, but against people that know what they're doing with defense and stuff like that, drop stepping is not good at all in 2K. So for tier C, we're done with our tier D badges. Let me know what you guys think. I think these are the worst finishing badges in the game. Let me know what you guys think. We're going with tier C now. Our C tier badges. So, yeah, I hate to be that guy, guys, but right away we're going with Back Down Punisher. Back Down Punisher, as I said before, guys, the post takes up a lot of time to get set up. And in a comp environment, if you're playing against the best players, every second matters. And to get the ball in the post and just keep fighting someone with defense. Because you guys got to think, everybody has roles. The power forward you're going to back down has a lot of defensive badges, a lot of high ratings. And you're just going to waste so many precious seconds trying to back down somebody. And the back down Punisher badge is just wastes your team's offense like time. If you guys are running rec and you guys want to have fun, I'll suggest putting on Back Down Punisher. It does work. You do back them up a little bit. But if you guys play anything organized and competitive like Pro-Am, or you guys playing 3v3 Park Series, 2v2, Back Down Punisher isn't needed at all. So I wouldn't put this badge on at all. Next badge I'll put is Post Spin Technician. Now, one thing I do notice about Post Spin Technician, guys, it does work a lot. If you guys post spin the right way and catch them leaning, you will like brush them off. You know the animation you guys get where you have post badge and you do a move and it just shrugs them out the way? With Post Spin Technician, I do notice people shrugging people out the way with it. And it's a really, really good badge. The reason I'm not putting it higher is because, as you guys know, how a lot of guards, how a lot of competitive teams feel about the post. The post is kind of dead, guys. The post is kind of dead. And I don't see no need for the post like that. I don't see no need for it. 95% of people feel that way in the competitive community. Yeah, hopefully 2K fixes the post game. Hopefully 2K adds a bigger bag for a big man in the future. Hopefully 2K24, man, people could do more moves, more efficient moves, and the post is kind of better. So next badge for C tier, our final C tier badge, we're gonna do Aerial Wizard. Stand oops. Stand lobs used to be really overpowered in the past 2Ks. You could throw stand oops and they'll work every time. Now 2K made it a higher chance of the ball flying out of bounds over your head. It's a higher chance of someone just plucking the oop out the air, grabbing the oop out the air. You could bump people out of the route. So it's really, really hard to get a oop off against people that really know what they're doing. The only player I suggest having Aerial Wizard on is your shooting guard. You could call a hash cut, throw a oop to your shooting guard. Aerial Wizard gives you a wider green window. So if you guys want to play Park or Rec for fun, and you guys want to grind that XP, remember, alley oops get you way more XP. If you guys want to grind your player in Rec or Park, tell your teammate throw on Aerial Wizard. Aerial Wizard will open up the green window, which makes it way easier for you to time your dunks, your alley oops. So if you guys want bigger green windows on the alley oops, I'll put Aerial Wizard on, but it's not really a great badge. It's not really a great badge. To troll in the Rec, I'll put Aerial Wizard on Hall of Fame on my guard, and the green window was huge. It was really huge. It was like an inch of red, and the rest was green. So yeah, if you throw oops to someone with Aerial Wizard, they have a huge green window, but it's hard to get oops off on this game against people that know what they're doing. So I'll put Aerial Wizard right here at C. Now we're going to the B tier badges, guys. We're at the B tier. So right out the gate for B tier is Pro Touch. If you guys are a guard or any other position that's not a center, I suggest putting your Pro Touch on 0, like having no Pro Touch at all. So if you're a guard or anything else, I'll put Pro Touch at D. It's the worst badge in the game if you're a guard or anything else. But if you're a center, if you guys are a center, put that timing on and just post hook. Pro Touch works on your post hooks, and it helps you green a lot of post hooks. Sometimes post hooks are really efficient as a bailout. The best post hook on the game, guys, is Joel Embiid. So put on that Joel Embiid post hook, and Pro Touch with post hooks, it's really overpowered. It used to be really broken this year in the beginning. They patched contest a little bit, so it's way easier to get contest. But you could still use your Joel Embiid post hook as a bailout if your team needs some help. So I'll put Pro Touch at tier B. So Pro Touch at tier B. Next badge we're going to do, guys. Next badge we're going to do is Acrobat. If you're a big or a lock, Acrobat is right here for you. But if you're a guard, Acrobat would be A. The thing about Acrobat, guys, remember what I told you guys want to look for threes, a midi fade, or a dunk. Those are the most efficient ways to score on 2K. Those are the best ways to score on 2K. But if somehow someone books you off a dunk, or they're about to block your dunk, or you're scared your quick drops off one dunk package isn't going to work, you could change up your layup at mid-air with acrobat. And a lot of times that heavily contested layup will sometimes draw you a foul, or sometimes it's randomly open. So remember, it's not the most efficient way to score, guys, but acrobat can be used as a bailout. I wouldn't put too much emphasis on it. I run acrobat on silver. I think that's the highest I get it. So I'm just keeping it on just in case I need to switch up midair. If you guys watch my videos, I probably switched up midair like once out of like 10 games. But if you guys want to lab it, try it, and become really good at it, I'll do it. Acrobat's tier B. There's nothing much to say about it, so we're going to keep that tier B. Another tier badge we're going to do is Giant Slayer. Giant Slayer is really good if you're a smaller guard. If you're a bigger player, there's no point of it. But if you're a smaller guard, it gives your layups more percentage boost. So as you guys remember what I said, layups isn't good. That's why Bully's down here at D. We don't want layups. But if you guys do decide to do a bunch of layups, Acrobat, Giant Slayer, those are your badges to have. And for our final tier B badge, we're going to do Slithery. You guys might be surprised why I'm doing Slithery. The reason why I've done Slithery is very overpowered, guys. You want Slithery at tier A or tier S, but the reason I put tier B is if you guys check out your player build, I'm kind of going to give you guys a spoiler alert right here. If you guys check your player build in the tier 3 badges, the badges and stuff, if you're a guard, your Slithery is going to be tier 3. And the most important badges for a guard is Limitless Takeoff and Posterizer, which I just gave it away. And Slithery is better than Posterizer. I think Slithery is better than Posterizer. But the thing that makes it tough is it's really, really hard to core your Slithery or Limitless Takeoff. Like, it's damn near impossible. If you guys cored that, you guys are the best. But no one's taking their time or effort to core Slithery or Limitless Takeoff. So instead of that, people would just put on Limitless Takeoff and then core their Posterizer. So that's the way I would go. If Slithery was easier to earn and better to earn and stuff like that, I'll put it at tier A, maybe tier S. But Slithery works, guys. It's a really good badge. If you guys can't afford it because you're a slasher or something like that, I put it at tier A or S. But if you guys are a guard, I'll just do the simple method I always do on all my builds. I'll core Posterizer, put on Limitless Takeoff, and yeah, I'll put that's that pretty much. And then the final tier B badge I'm putting is Masher. We're gonna go Masher for the tier B. Masher, if you're a 7'3", this will become a tier A, tier S. Masher only really works if the player you're going against is shorter than you. So for all the centers out there, if you're 7'3", 7'2", 7'1", 7-footer, and you most likely have a 6'9" power forward on you, Masher upgrades your percentage a little bit in the paint. It helps you score points in the paint more efficiently against shorter players. So Masher definitely helps with that. The only reason it isn't A or S is because if there's a center on you and you're not taller than him, your Masher pretty much isn't going to work at all. So we're going to keep it at tier B. Masher tier B. Now we're going to our tier A's, guys. Our tier A's, it's really, really simple. Our tier A's, we're going to go Fast Twitch. Fast Twitch, it helps you go up faster when you're under the basket. And pretty much some centers love using it at gold or silver because a lot of centers, when they use it at Hall of Fame, they say they would pump fake and 2K makes them go up with some dumb stuff. So I think Hall of Fame is too quick for some people. Some centers say they can't even get pump fakes off, but they have Hall of Fame Fast Twitch. So I'll say silver or gold is really well, but you at least want Fast Twitch on your center, guys. So make sure you guys at least have Fast Twitch on. And second tier A badge, guys, we're going with is Rise Up. Rise Up is very debatable right now. If you're a taller player, if you're a 7'3" or 7'2", and you're under the basket, it's really hard to get stand dunks on this game, guys. It's really hard sometimes to get stand dunks against really competitive players. It's hard to get stand dunks. 2K usually gives you stand layups, but a lot of centers I talk to say they love Rise Up. They think it's one of the best badges because with a game where there's a lot of stand layups, you want an opportunity to get those stand dunks, and Rise Up is a really good badge for that. But if you guys don't really want to, you You guys could switch Master and Rise Up. You could put Rise Up tier B. You could put Master tier A, depending on what you guys want. If you guys want more layups in the paint and you're 7'3", you can put Master up here. You can put Rise Up down to B. Whatever you guys prefer. Now we're going to tier S, guys. The best finishing badge on the game, in my opinion, is Limitless Takeoff. On every build possible, I'll make sure I have Limitless Takeoff. Bronze Limitless Takeoff is trash. No Limitless Takeoff is trash. Silver Limitless Takeoff, you will get quick drops off 1 animations. Gold, you will get better and further animations. And the Hall of Fame is the best of all time. I play in park leagues, guys. I play 2v2 wagers, 3v3 wagers, and these leagues ban Limitless Takeoff. You can only put it on bronze, and bronze Limitless Takeoff doesn't let you get the quick drops off 1 dunk package. Like, they don't trigger. The game doesn't let you trigger those animations and those OP dunks. So obviously Limitless Takeoff is overpowered. You want to put it as high as possible. And I would say my 99 3-ball builds I use, I have Silver Limitless Takeoff, and I trigger the quick drops off 1 dunk packages. So at the very lowest, you guys want this badge at Silver. A lot of people run 86 dunk too, so the Gold Limitless Takeoff is really good. So Silver, Gold. I see no guards in Pro-Am with Hall of Fame because it's not possible to get Hall of Fame as a guard and get all the scoring you need. But in the park, if you guys play a lot of park, you guys want Hall of Fame Limitless Takeoff. It's the best finishing badge in the game. Second best finishing badge in the game, in my opinion, guys, is Fearless Finisher. A lot of guys go into the paint with contact. I see it helps you make contact layups. It preserves your energy a little bit. It's a really great overall badge on the game. So, final tier S finishing badge, guys. We're going to go with Posterizer. Obviously, it makes your dunk meter bigger, opens up the green window for your dunks, and plus, it's one of the easiest badges to core on the game. So, you guys could double dip with it. You guys could core your Posterizer and put your Limitless on. Just free stuff like that. Let me know what you guys think about the finishing badges, guys. Rate it 1 through 10. Do you like it? What surprised you? Stuff like that. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, guys. It's your boy oFAB, and I'm out.